There's a world out there, a world waiting for you. Waiting to be explored. Waiting for you to leave your mark. Question is, are you ready for takeoff? To see places you never imagined. We fly so you can touch the sky. Captain Flacco invites you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the views as we take the skies. Welcome to That Flight Sim channel. As always, happy flying.
What is going on, everybody? Captain Gonzo with That Flight Sim channel. We're back for another live. I feel like it's been a couple of weeks because it has been a couple of weeks. If you've been watching our channel closely, guys, you know that we've been putting out some new content here these past couple of days. First off, thank you. Thank you to everybody for the support. Guys, we made it 1,000 subscribers and even beyond. We are humbled, man. I'm humbled here. I know this is really not a lot compared to other flight sim channels, but this is pretty awesome, guys. Hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark felt amazing, and we are just proud and happy to bring you guys content that is definitely capturing attention and causing some conversations out there. That's exactly what we want to see. But anyways, guys, take a look at your screen. We are back in the mighty iFly Max 8. That is the 737 Max, of course, and the beautiful canyon blue livery from Southwest. And we are here in San Diego. And let's just take a look around. Let's take a gander here. Yep, Southwest country. Who would have thought, right? San Diego. Look at this, guys. Of course, what you're seeing is a courtesy thanks to Beyond ATC's traffic injection, which uses the FSLTL traffic models. So if you haven't updated your fly-by-wire traffic injector, I suggest you do it ASAP. It's only going to benefit you guys in the long run. So anyways, let me just take a listen here real quick. Want to make sure my audio is working. Injection, which uses the MSFS. Oh wow, I apologize about that, guys. Let's make a change here. Alright, if you guys can probably hear me better now, I just realized I'm blasting my voice through the speaker. So, I'm just still figuring out some audio stuff here, guys, with the setup. Let's see. Alright, if you guys can probably hear me better now, I just realized I'm blasting my voice through the speaker. So, I don't know why it sounds this way, guys. I apologize. Let me lower the gain here a little bit. Let me pause the music for a second. I just want to make sure I'm not blasting you guys away. Let me lower the gain here a little bit. Let me pause the music for a second. I just want to make sure I'm not blasting you guys away. Okay, guys. I think we are back on track. I went ahead and reduced the gain. I'm still figuring out this Yeti. Had it now for several months, but I keep learning new things about it. So, again, apologize. I just realized my voice was literally blasting through the speakers. So if you were watching for the first part of this video, I apologize. Anyways, guys, like I said, we are back in the iFly. We are here in San Diego. We're doing a quick hop over to Phoenix. This is a real-world route that Southwest does under the numbers of 2983. So that will be our call sign this afternoon. All right, so we've got everything set up. Let me just do one more thing here. Let me check my overlay. See if I can find it. If not, we'll just go without it. Ah, here we go. Okay. Just pulling it up behind the scenes, guys. I know you guys can't see it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and make the changes here. Departure code, arrival, call sign 2983. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So let's take a look here, make sure everything fires up. There she goes. Perfect. Okay, guys, so far we're somewhat winning. Okay. So we've got the overlay set up, guys. You can see type aircraft 737, Southwest 2983 is our call sign. We're 264 nautical miles. Let's go take a look at our flight plan, and we'll be firing up the max here and getting it ready for flight. Okay, so we'll be climbing to 33,000 feet today with 172 passengers. We'll be anticipating block fuel of 12,528 pounds. We'll bank that maybe 13, just to give ourselves a little bit. We'll be cruising at Mach 7.8, and this should be a total flight time of an hour and 21 minutes with an air time of 53 minutes, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right back into the cockpit seat here. Let's start setting up the beautiful Max. There we go. Let's turn on the cabin utility IFE passenger seats on. While we're here, let's go ahead and set our seatbelt signs. Forward fuel pump, let's get the APU, the APU started. Let's get our precision lights to steady. Let's go ahead and take off our bleeds. Let's put our APU bleed on. Get our packs left and right to auto. And leave that ISO valve to auto. While that's happening, let's put the IRS left and right units into a line. And while we're up here, let's check our airspeed warnings. Number 2 still not coming up. I'm assuming because we're just running on the battery, so we'll check it out. Oh, there's the stall warning. All right, good enough. Single FMC operation. Okay, let's turn on the EFB here. So guys, I'm going to leave the camera right here for just a second so you guys can see what we've been talking about in our videos with regards to the unique features that the electronic flight bag includes for the iMax or the iFly Max. So you go to airport map and you go to your airport code, right? In this instance is San Diego. So we'll put KSAN and we're going to pull up San Diego. And check it out. So you've got right there off the bat your gate code. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. I don't know why it kicked me out. So here we are again back here. Sorry about that, guys. You can see your gate code. You can see your taxiways. Even your ramp numbers out here. Look, Charlie, parking 103, November, and then you've got your runways, right? So if you don't have stuff like Navigraph data on your computer, you don't have a subscription, but you do end up purchasing the iFly, you really don't need to worry so much about at least the ground information. Now, for the other ground charts, yeah, and for like your stars, your SIDS, all your instrument approach plates, you will need to have a subscription base. Or if you're a real pilot, just like I am, you have, of course, resources like Garmin Pilot, you've got Jeppesen charts, and you've got 4Flight. 4Flight's probably one of the world's most common applications that you can get everything and just use it as you're flying in the simulator. But anyways, guys, just wanted to show you here the airport map, but we're not going to use that right now because we do have Navigraph, right? So let's go first to initialize flight. We're telling the system here, hey, we're starting fresh, right? So let's go to performance and payload. So weight and balance. And let's go ahead and set up our packs count, which we know was 172. There we go. And it automatically publishes the packs distribution here throughout the zones, right? So we've got a total that we can carry of 178, and we've got 172. Pretty nicely loaded bird. For the cargo, per sim brief here, I wrote up our cargo, which is 9460. So let's see, 9460. We're going to distribute that about halfway. 9460. Just doing quick maths because I don't maths well. 4730. I don't know why this is showing in kilooks. I hate this, man. Okay, so stay tuned. Let's go and do some other stuff. Let's go to System, Sim menu. Let's see, panel style maybe? General. Here we go, US system, set, done. Let's try that again now, shall we? There we go. Okay, we're back on track. Now we're back in pounds. Again, guys, I'm still learning this bird completely, so you're going to see me kind of do some noob stuff. But bear with me. We're going to get off the ground here momentarily. This is the part that takes the longest. Okay, thanks again, iFly. So we've got our cargo forward and aft set. Now fuel, of course, the important one, which we said was 12,528. So you know what? We're going to make this 13 even. There we go. So we'll be carrying 6.5 on left and right wings, right? That's all we need. Nothing in the center. That makes sense to me. The math is mathing. We'll set payload, set fuel. And now we'll press complete. So we know we are expecting runway 27 for departure. So let's go ahead and set this up now while we're getting ready. Runway 27, thrust rating, we'll go takeoff. Yeah, we'll leave that at the moment. Let's go flaps 5. Conditions, we are dry. There's no precipitation here. ACs will be on, and NIs will be off. And then we'll get our METAR information here in just a second so we can then calculate our takeoff performance. By the way, guys, if you guys are watching this and you guys notice any type of discrepancies with the audio, with my microphone, please drop a comment. I've got the iPad right there next to me monitoring the chat so that I can pick up on any discrepancies. Please let me know because I can't really hear myself through the video as I'm doing this, because otherwise it would be kind of interfering with the video, right? So let's go ahead and just keep setting up this bird. And I am noticing the frame rate counter is just showing there on my face. Let's see if I can get rid of that. I don't really need that right now. Alright, whatever. We'll keep it there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our APU gen online. There we go. We can hear the AC flowing now. Let's arm the emergency exits lighting. And for Southwest, I believe we are going to be operating hydraulic pumps alpha on, and we'll keep the Bravo on off. I could be wrong on that, but we'll find out. If you're a Southwest pilot out there, drop a comment and tell me why that is wrong and why I gotta fix that. All right, so let's go to the FMC. Let's go to ident. Looks like we're technically outdated. 2410 or 2411 is the current program. This is through October 31st, and of course we're November 3rd, but close enough, right, guys? Shouldn't be that important. Famous last words. All right, setting up our reference airport. I think this is gate 4. And then we're going to grab that GPS and drop it for the IRS. Boom. Shakalakaka, baby. Route. And let's see if it picks up that route. Flight plan request. I can't remember if I synchronized this to my sim brief, but we're about to find out. And honestly, I should have prepared a lot better for this flight, guys. But I am doing it along with you guys, so you guys can see that I am no BS, just learning. But here we go. Route 1 uplink ready. Let's see. Just want to see if it populates the flight number, the runway. Oh, there we go. Direct hogs. Okay, so I just got to pull up my departure, which will be Zoo 4, whatever, however you pronounce that. And then our arrival will be Hydra 1. So let's put the Southwest flight number here, 2983. Runway 27 for the departure. And let's go ahead and pull up our departure list here. San Diego. Runway 27 selected. There we go. Zoo 3. Hey, A. Smith, thank you for the subscription, my friend. Thank you for watching. I don't know if you're actually here on the chat right now, but shout out to A. Smith for subscribing. We're just growing, guys. That is the plan. That is the goal. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Okay, so right now for our transitions, let's take a look, man, because I do not see that on my flight plan, either of those departures. So we're going to pull up a Navigraph here on my screen. Let's go find San Diego. Open charts. Let's go to SID. So I am outdated, right? So that's why it's showing me hogs. But I see hogs there. So Imperial, it'll be IPL, and then that will take us directly to hogs on our way to Phoenix. Let's go with that route. There we go. So from IPL, direct hogs. Now for our arrival, we are expecting Hydra 1 into runway 26. So we'll pick up the ILS 26, Hydra 1, and via hogs. Come on, baby. There we go. So we've got the route set up, guys. Let's activate, execute. Let's go to the performance initialization. So based on the fuel that we've got, we can just drop that in there. Our planned fuel was 12.5. So we're going to put that here onto the plan. 12.5, and we've got 12.8 censored. Yeah, we got 13 even. Reserves, we'll call this 3.8 today. Cost index, let's go 50. Let's get some good performance. And we're doing flight level 330. And one limit. Okay, so here, now let's go ahead and pick up our ATIS, right? Well, we got to get our clearance as well. But we might as well start with this. 134.8 is ATIS. Here we go.
Wind 290 at 6. Visibility 10. To clouds at 2,500. Temperature 20. 2.13. Altimeter 2989. Landing and departing runway 27. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf. San Diego Airport information golf. 1910 Lulu. Wind 290 at 6. Visibility 10. To clouds at 2,500. Temperature 20. 2.13. Altimeter 2989. Landing and departing runway 27. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
Okay, 1259er.
Information golf. 1910 Lulu. Wind 29.
Alright, so we've got information golf, guys. Looks like we are expecting 27, wind start 290 at 6, temperature 20 degrees Celsius, altimeter 2989er, and you can see that was all very important information for us to get our calculations for takeoff performance. So in this instance, looks like we'll be setting the cell temperature to 35 degrees Celsius. Let's go ahead and spit that up here, 35. Let's go to takeoff. And you're seeing there is GSX loading the crew, of course, after they're boarding. Flaps 5, let's set our CG. You can hear our stabilizer there for the trim being set. And the runway wind was 290 at 6. And we'll leave that as it is. V1 139, rotate 141, V2 152. So 139. It's always off by 1. It's kind of weird how it does that. 139, 141, 152. Okay, so we've got our takeoff parameters have been checked. Let's go ahead and get our clearance, guys, and then we can start getting ready for departure here momentarily. GSX is doing its thing, guys. We've got luggage being loaded up. Man, I'm loving the scenery here with all the Southwest birds, all the action. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and give a call, and I am going to get our clearance. San Diego clearance, good afternoon, Southwest 2983 with Gulf requesting IFR, Phoenix.
Southwest 2983, Lindbergh clearance, information Gulf correct, cleared to Phoenix Sky Harbor, Barter 7 departure, then is filed, maintain 4,000 feet, departure frequency 125.3, squawk 2101.
That's different. Cleared to the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport via Barter 7 departure on departure, maintain 4,000, departure frequency 125.3, squawk 2101, Southwest 2983.
Negative, Border 7 departure, then is filed.
Copy, Border 7 departure, then is filed for Southwest 2983.
Southwest 2983, read back correct, contact ground 123.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
We'll call ground 123.9, we're ready for pushback and engine start for Southwest 2983. Well, that's different, but you know what? We're going to stick to our guns because that is what we have. Let me just take a look here. Departure. Huh. I have no idea why SimBrief put that. Yep. We can change it. We still got the same transition practically. Let's check our legs now. Yep, then from IPO go to hogs, execute. Let's go to plan. Alright, I'm happy with that, guys. I don't really care at this point, so we're switching over to the Border 7 departure. Let's go to our takeoff. We've got our V-speeds. Departure stuff is getting ready here. So departure frequency will be 125.3. Let's have this on the standby. One, 5.3 squawk. 2101. 01. There we go. And we'll leave it on auto for now.
United 1712, gate 41 taxi via Bravo.
Gate 41 taxi via Bravo, United 1712.
Alright guys, I think we're about getting ready to start here, so let's throw our bacon light, as we call it. Bacon light is coming on. While we're waiting for GSX to finish up, let's go ahead and get a fresh Zinni up in here. Oh, last one, that hurts. Alright, looks like our aft cargo stuff is done with. Just looks like we're loading the last bag here in the forward cargo bin. So while that's happening, let's verify parking brake is set. Let's go here to the EFB. Let's go to System, Sim, Ground Support. Let's go ahead and remove chocks since we got parking brake confirmed. Let's verify everything has been disconnected here. Again, guys, you know I've said it before, I'm not a fan of this EFB entirely, but I gotta say this right here, this one feature where you can do all your ground support equipment from the EFB and not have to look down at the FMC like you do on the PMG is definitely a winner in my books. So kudos to iFly for that. Always love that. You can even see all your pedal covers, your AOA covers, everything here. Even your engine covers, you can throw them on if you wanted to. So just cool little features, man, that really enhance the overall experience with the iFly Max 8. But anyways, guys, we've got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and take a look outside again. Let's see where everything's at. Okay. Cargo loading is officially done, so let's go ahead and tell GSX we are ready for departure. We should see the jetway here starting to move away from us, and now we got to close our doors. All right, system page. Let's go. Doors. Close and close. All right, all doors look good to me. Now let's go to the terminal charts while the tug is hooking up. This will be important. San Diego. Destination will be KPHX. And it takes a little getting used to with this format, guys. You kind of have to do everything one by one here, but it is pretty cool, and I'll show you just why here. Okay, so now look, you can select either your departure or arrival, right? So let's say we want to look up San Diego. Obviously, we're departing from there. So now we're going to do edit clip. Here, we saw that we already have the airport info selected, but we want to bring up more information, right? So let's go ahead and bring up Border 7 departure. Let's go page down. And let's see anything else. See, nope, we've already got the airport info. So all I care about right now for San Diego is just the Border 7 departure and the airport info. You press complete, voila. You've got airport info, Border 7, and you can even pull them up here. And you don't have to go back to the main menu and just cycle it by hand. You can actually just press cycle view, and it'll cycle through any charts that you have set here for that specific airport. So we're going to look over here our departure really quick. GSX just letting me know that we're ready. So we're going to tail left. It's going to tell me to release the brakes, but I just want to look at something really quick. There we go. So there's Imperial. So out of runway 27, climb on heading 278 until DME or 19 from PGY. Then turn left on heading 123 to intercept PGY radial 260 and PGY radial 069er to browse. So we'll be vectored by ATC, I am sure. But in the meantime, let's pull up our airport info. So there's runway 27. We are pushing back from Terminal 1 here, so I'm expecting Alpha 6 or Alpha and whatever. We'll figure it out. San Diego ground, good afternoon. Southwest 2983, gate 4, ready for push and start.
Southwest 2983, Lindbergh ground, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback approved, face east for Southwest 2983. Parking brakes are released, boys and girls. Here we go. All right, let's get those packs shut off now, shall we? Let's get our bleeds on. Get that ISO valve. Whoops. Let's go left engine start. And here we go. N2 is rising. We're going to look for that motoring on the N2. There it is. Let's keep an eye out on oil pressure and oil temperature as she fires up. And let's throw some fuel in there now, shall we, boys and girls? And hopefully GSX doesn't put me into a company traffic there. All right. Let me tell GSX this is good enough. That was going to push me right there. Listen to that. Woo! Let's get those parking brakes on. Red light. Cool. Waiting for that left engine start switch to go back to off. There it goes. Left generator online. Let's switch over to the right engine. Let's go ahead and crank her, and let's go ahead and tell GSX for now that we've got a good engine start. Motoring. Alright, let's go ahead and throw some fuel in there. While we're here on the ground, let's go ahead and kick on our flight directors, shall we? We'll set this to 4,000 as told by our clearance. We'll set this to V2 plus 5, so 152, 157. Those startup sounds from the iFly never get old, man. It sounds beautiful. Alright, we've got left and right generators on. Let's get our hydraulic pumps on. Let's get our probe heats, window heats on auto. And I forgot to set these to nav. Whoopsie. Ah, there we go. So I don't know if you saw that little quirk there with the nose wheel steering. That was kind of weird. Alright, let's see what I might be forgetting. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the packs again. ISO valve closed, APU bleed off. Let's kill the APU. Engine start switches to both. Field diff pressure. Interesting. Well, we're about to find out. Let's test our lights here for the flaps and our slats and speed brakes. Let's set flaps 5 for departure. Cool. We've got the environmental control panel here for the pressurization automatically set based on what you put on your FMC, guys. Another cool little feature here from iFly, so you don't have to worry about it. Let's go to battery 1. Let's go to APU, or not JP, but Gen 1, Gen 2, showing good current, good output. Let's go ahead and tell ground that we are ready to taxi, guys. Let's get this flight going. Lindbergh ground, Southwest 2983, ready to taxi 27 for departure.
Southwest 2983, runway 27 taxi via Bravo.
Runway 27 via Bravo, Southwest 2983. Parking brakes are off, and we're just going to give it a little power, guys. This thing likes to pick up speed quickly. You can probably just hear the APU shutting down there. Let's get our flight path vector here. I always like having the flight path vector enabled. So as anticipated, we'll just take a right here on Bravo and continue down to runway 27 for our westbound departure. Trying to remember if I forgot anything. I mean, it's kind of late now, but I think I've got everything pretty much working. Getting a view there of that winglet there. Oh, looks so good. It's kind of late now, but
Approaching 09.
that is the RAS system, right? The runway alert advisory system, whatever it's called. I know there's a developer out there, I forgot what they're called, that it just released a system like that for pretty much all the other aircraft on Flight Sim. I think it's a good feature. I think it's pretty cool, especially if you're new to flight simming. It definitely helps with situational awareness, and hell, even for seasoned pilots, right? It can be a very useful tool. For me, it's not a must. It's more of a luxury item, right? It's kind of like, yeah, if you want to have it, go for it. I don't see anything wrong with it. Keep in mind, the iFly comes with its own RAS system. You can disable it through the EFB if you don't like it, but so far, I don't mind it. especially in low visibility conditions, it'll tell you, hey, you're approaching runway whatever. So you can at least confirm that you're lining up and you're not doing a Harrison Ford approach into a taxiway. Whoops. All right, let's go ahead and set our auto brake to RTO for rejected takeoff. Let's go ahead and pull up our systems page. Let's check flight controls. Full right aileron, full left, full forward on the yoke, full aft, elevator showing good. Let's throw those speed brakes up. There they are. Everything checks out. I've got no warning lights or anything above us. Let's go ahead and make this mode Charlie on the transponder now that we are about to get ready for departure. So we'll go TARA, traffic advisory and resolution advisory.
All aircraft be advised, information hotel now current. Altimeter 2987.
2987, roger that. Guys, if you're just watching the stream right now, we are about to get our flight started from beautiful San Diego here in California, and we're going to head eastbound towards Phoenix in Arizona. This is under Southwest Colors, flight number 2983, a real-life flight route that they do, and yeah, should be about a 56-minute airtime flight, and I believe an hour and 21 minutes total block, so from taxi, departure, climb, cruise, descent, approach, etc. Let's hope weather stays friendly. It looks like we've got some broken clouds here, a couple thousand feet above us, nothing crazy. By the time we're headed eastbound, we should be climbing above that. Now, this is what I don't get about flights in 2020. You see that windsock right there? It's showing us that there's some good wind coming from the east, but then on the other end, I've got wind blowing from the west. Which one is it? I don't know. Hold on, I've got an alert message here. There we go. I'm using the Rebel webcam suite thing for the Canon software, so that's what you're seeing there.
Southwest 2983, contact Lindbergh Tower 118.3.
Switching to tower 118.3, Southwest 2983. And let's go ahead and set up our departure frequency of 125.3 so we can switch over nice and easy. Alrighty guys, so I think we're about ready to go. Let's go ahead and just do one final sweep on the overhead. Let's get our engine start switches to continuous. Everything is looking spiffy might. Lindbergh Tower, Southwest 2983, holding short 27, ready for departure.
Southwest 2983, backtrack runway 27. Call when ready for departure.
We'll backtrack runway 27, call when ready for departure, Southwest 2983. Alright, that's interesting. So we're gonna backtrack. So we'll just turn in here, do a 180 on the end of the runway here so we can maximize our takeoff roll. And we're going to keep our strobes off for now. We'll wait till we are clear for takeoff. We'll throw landing lights on and we'll throw strobes on and all that. Doesn't seem like there's much traffic moving here today, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised. That's cool. It's telling me there's 100 feet available remaining pretty much. That is pretty awesome. I've never heard that before here on the iFly. All right, guys, but time is 3 o'clock here on the dot, local in Central Florida. So we shall be getting this flight here shortly.
Remaining.
Yeah, I hear you. Let's give it some asymmetrical thrust here. Help with the turn. And let's go ahead and start the clock now that we're occupying the runway.
On runway 27.
Thank you, dear. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Clock is on the run. Let's give them a call. Lindbergh Tower, Southwest 2983 on 27, ready for departure.
Southwest 2983 Lindbergh Tower, wind 260 at 12, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Southwest 2983. Oh yeah, boys and girls, here we go. Let's pull those LEAP engines up, get our auto throttle armed, and let's go to our takeoff thrust here. Power's coming alive. There we go. Thrust set to takeoff. Airspeed's alive. Rotating. Positive rate of climb here. Gears coming up.
Southwest 2983, contact SoCal departure.
Switching to departure, Southwest 2983. SoCal departure, Southwest 2983, climbing 2000 for 4000, border 7 departure.
Southwest 2983, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 1616,000.
Climb maintain 1616,000, Southwest 2983. And we're still hand flying this puppy, guys. Got a slight quartering headwind there. Looking good, looking good. Still climbing. We're climbing at 2,600 feet a minute. We're flying according to the flight director cues there. Let's go ahead and bring up that departure, even though you can't see your airplane on the chart. Good reference point. Let's throw our landing lights to flash. Put the engine start switches to off. Let's go ahead and clean the flaps up. And here comes that famous bug from the auto throttle. Don't know why it reduced power when I just brought up the flaps. Let's get that turn going here. Still hand flying it, guys, for now. Make the speed 250 right now.
November 9151 Hotel, contact Lindbergh Tower 118.3. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 118.3, November 9151 Hotel.
We're banking the sucker now, guys. Here we are. We're about to level off facing east. This thing is climbing like a rocket ship right now, guys. There's 10,000. Let's go ahead and take off those landing lights. Wing light off. Take the auto brake off from RTO. Still hand flying it. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get VNAV and LNAV. And let's go Command Alpha. We're back on track. Let's take the system page off. Let's increase the range here. Let's bring up that vertical situation display page on. I really like that. Looking great there. There's North Island Naval Air Station.
Southwest 2983, contact Los Angeles Center 128.15.
128.125 for Southwest 2983.
Negative Los Angeles Center on 128.15.
128.15 Southwest 2983. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 2983, climbing 13,800 for 16,000.
Los Angeles Center, Volaris 990, flight level 339er.
Volaris 990, Los Angeles Center, roger. Southwest 2983, say altitude.
Let me reduce the sound here a little bit. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 2983, climbing through 14,400.
Southwest 2983, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Southwest 2983. Alright, so we've got...
1430, contact Mazatlan Center 128 decimal tree. Take care.
Contact Mazatlan Center 128 decimal tree, Alaska 1430. Have a good day.
Good day, Los Angeles Center, American 2285, climbing via Pigeon 3, flight level 356. American 2285, Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 370. Climb and maintain flight level 370, American 2285.
Los Angeles Center, Moxie 517, good day through 12,700 for flight level 270.
Moxie 517, Los Angeles Center, roger.
And you know what, for now, I'm going to set my Beyond ATC to do automatic response and handoffs. Not really too worried about talking to centers or anything like that.
Los Angeles Center, WestJet 1722.
Let's go ahead. Standard.
Via Espona 1, flight level 161.
WestJet 1722, Los Angeles Center, radar contact.
Everything's looking good so far, guys. So while the plane is climbing up to a cruising altitude, let's check out the cabin, shall we?
WestJet 1722, contact SoCal approach 135.275.
Contact SoCal approach WestJet 1722. Have a good day.
For whatever reason, the
Los Angeles Center, JetBlue 1463, good day, flight level 323.
check out the interior, guys, with those blue colors.
Los Angeles Center, roger. United 1271, contact Mazatlan Center 128 decimal tree.
Contact Mazatlan Center 128 decimal 3, United 1271.
Los Angeles Center, American 2880. Good day, descending via Esplanade 1, flight level 182.
American 2880, Los Angeles Center, radar contact. November 1487, Victor, contact SoCal approach. 125.15, have a good one.
Contact SoCal approach, November 1487, Victor.
None of these click, but it's okay. You can still see all the details. Let's open up that overhead bin, right? Ah, crap, I forgot my bags. Well, somebody stole my bags. That's going to be a problem. Huh. Alright, let's take a snoozer, right? So let's bring the shade down. Let's tell this guy, close your shade, please.
Los Angeles Center, aero enlaces 622, descending via Ocean 3 flight level 330.
I love this.
622, Los Angeles Center, roger.
I think iFly intended to make like cabin simulator, not a flight simulator product. So if you ever want to practice your stewardess or flight attendant skills, this is it.
Southwest 630, 16,000 feet.
There we go. Get some privacy.
Southwest 630, Los Angeles Center, radar contact. Climb, maintain flight level tree 90.
Climb, maintain flight level 390, Southwest 630.
Here we are in the VIP section, first class on the Max. Got some pretty cool views here. Get to stare at that Southwest Heart. Pretty comfortable seat, not gonna lie, man. I would like to sit up here. I'm a window seat kind of guy, but I'm also a wing view kind of guy, so that's just how I am, man. If I'm gonna be flying on a plane, I better be looking at something, not just the ground. But yeah, guys, take a look here around the forward galley. Everything is very highly modeled. There's the coffee pot, the warmers. Here's like the little ovens. There's the lav. You know what? Let's go ahead and close the door here for a second. Hey, probably one of my favorite spots on the whole bird. Let's go ahead and get in here real quick. Got to make a pit stop.
November 1050 Tango. Turn right, heading 110, vectors for Jacqueline Cochran. Expect further clearance in about 3-4 miles.
Turn right, heading 110, November 1050 Tango.
There we go. We use the lav.
November 1050 Tango, contact SoCal approach, tree 5275.
Contact SoCal approach, November 1050 Tango.
Oh wow, that is pretty cool. Notify a flight attendant or contact the National Human Trafficking Hotline. So if you are being forced to travel against your will, this is your chance, boys and girls, men and women of all ages.
Los Angeles Center, Spirit Wings 1072, descending via Bogut 2, flight level 317.
All right, business is done.
1072, Los Angeles Center, radar contact. American 2880, contact SoCal approach 135.275.
Contact SoCal approach, American 2880.
All right, we're back in the flight seat here, or in the flight deck. Look at this view, man. Such a beautiful cockpit. I've always loved the 737's cockpit in general, even the NG series. And the Max is starting to grow on me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This whole product is slowly growing on me. I don't want to say, how do I put this without creating too much of a stir the pot scenario? You guys have heard me say in my other videos that this plane just feels arcade-ish. I take it back. I take it back, guys. I think it was the initial impression that I got from this big old displays But I know these are real. This is exactly what the max looks like. I get that, guys. There's never been a question about that. But I think the more I fly this product, the more in tune I'm getting with it, right? And I think I see where iFly is going with this product.
Los Angeles Center, Alaska 1374, climbing via Panda 2, flight level 302.
Alaska 1374, Los Angeles Center, roger. Air Transport 3261 Heavy, contact Los Angeles Center 1 tree 4.65.
Contact Los Angeles Center 1 tree 4.65, Air Transport 3261 Heavy. Have a good day.
Let's lower the voice volume for now. I don't want to be hearing all that chatter in the background. But yeah, guys, so like I was saying, I'm starting to like this product a lot more. I think it's just like anything else, right? You just got to dedicate more time to it, learn the product well, and then make your final decisions after, I don't know, X amount of hours, whatever. Now, again, this is beating a dead horse. I've said it in the videos. You guys have heard it on the community, on YouTube. The iFly is still an early access product, right? So, what you're seeing is not necessarily the final product. What you're seeing is just an early access. So I know a lot of people have brought that up as a controversy, saying, that's just a money grab scheme from iFly because they just wanted to push the product out. Whatever, guys. And that's not for me to decide. I'm a consumer just like you guys are. I choose to spend my money however I want to, and I have no problem paying for this product already. So, with that being said, again, I respect iFly for the attention to detail. You guys just saw my time there in the cabin. The little details that really just make the experience overall that much better. So, I take it back. The iFly doesn't feel as arcade-ish anymore. I think it was just a transition period between the PMDG and this. So, I learned, and I know when to say, hey guys, I might have been wrong with that one. So, there it is. So I never said I didn't like the iFly. I just said, I wasn't 100% there. But right now, the only bug we've seen is that auto throttle quirk when I retracted the flaps. The throttles just went back to idle. So definitely don't want to do that on a departure or on a climb out. But we're going to give iFly a chance to fix that. And I didn't even check to see if I should have updated the software of the iFly. So that's on me. Whoops. So yeah, guys, just putting my 2 cents out there. And guys, I'm still checking my audio. My voice still sounds like it's demolishing speakers. So I apologize. I'm going to bring that back a little bit. I'm going to check it once again. So I'm speaking kind of loud, but not really. But not really. Alright, let's try it there. How about that, guys? If you guys are watching, somebody out there, give me a thumbs up. Tell me, hey, Gonzo, you're good. Or, hey, Gonzo, you just blew my eardrums out so that I know what I got to do with this microphone because I'm literally bringing down the volume and the gain. Look at that glare. That looks pretty awesome.
Spirit Wings 1072, contact Los Angeles Center 1 tree 2.5.
Contact Los Angeles Center 1 tree 2.5, Spirit Wings 1072, take care.
Okay, guys, I think I'm happy with that setting there, so I'm going to leave it as is. Alright, there we go. I'm lowering the volume now on the feedback there on my iPad. So, while we're up here, guys, let's go ahead and start loading up our approach information. So let's go back. Let's go to Phoenix. There we go. So we've got, once again, the airport info already loaded, which is one of the ones that we'll need for sure. Hey, Garen Vanderpool, thank you for that feedback, my friend. ATC is quiet. Yes, sir. So we have it lowered down for now while we're cruising. But I promise you, once we begin our descent and all that, I'll bring the volume back up so that I don't have to be talking as much and interfering with ATC. But Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you giving me the confirmation that the audio is good. Really appreciate that, my friend. So guys, here we are back on the tablet. Let's go ahead and pull up what we need, right? So we're gonna do the edit clip. We are expecting the Hydra 1 RNAV. Let's go to page down, and let's look for that ILS 26. Here we go. And let's also bring up the RNAV, just in case ATC assigns us that. We'll press complete, and voila, we've got the Hydra 1 arrival, ILS for 26, and the RNAV Yankee for 26. So in this instance, let's take a look over our RNAV arrival. So there's Hogs, right? We'll be coming in from Hogs, then to Judith at 280 knots, flight level 250, or above 250. Let's look. That is correct, 280 and at flight level 250 or above. So it looks like the data is synchronized to the arrival. Then we'll come in Hydra, we'll make that turn to the right to Gila, and we'll see wherever ATC takes us in, because I'm expecting to go to Limo, since we'll be arriving and taking runway 26 over here. Let's cycle the view. There's the airport info. ILS. Okay, so let's bring this up and let's go ahead and start tuning our nav radios for this. So our localizer will be 111.75. So the first thing we got to do is switch this over to ILS. 111.75 active. There we go. We've got our nav frequency set to the localizer that we need, and our approach course of 258. So let's set those both up. 258. And it looks like our decision altitude will be 1385 on the barrel or 250 on the radar altimeter. So we'll switch this over to radio, which it is, and we'll set this to 250. Nope, come back. There we go. Getting a little lag here. Hey, Garen. So yeah, for the PMDG, you do have that option, right? So let's say you go to Flight Sim TO or you find some type of freeware livery that is not included with the installer. All you have to do is download it. And then what I do is I extract that file, right? Whatever download you got, I extract it to my desktop in a separate folder or something. Then I load the PMDG, go to the livery and utilities, I believe, select the aircraft model that you're trying to install it for. And then you can select install from PTP file, press OK. Once it confirms that it's done, that is it. I highly advise that you check your updates on the PMDG Ops Center. Make sure the aircraft are updated first, then install the livery, and then jump into the simulator, and you should see them in there. So that is 100% correct, my friend. I've done it. Captain Flacco, who is my colleague here in this channel, does the same thing, and it is very simple thanks to PMDG's software. So give it a try, man. And with the iFly, which is the one that we're operating tonight or this afternoon, it's even easier. All you do is download the livery file and just drop it into your community folder. That's it. Nothing crazy to it, man, and it works flawlessly. All right, let's go to the next page. Forecast. Let's see if we can get our winds.
Contact Los Angeles Center 134.65, Southwest 2983. See you. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 2983, flight level 330.
There we go.
Southwest 2983, Los Angeles Center, roger. Air transport 3261.
All right, there we go. So today, let's go with flaps. Let's go flaps 30. I like flaps 30. There we go. That'll be, and our VREF speed will be 145 for final approach. Got the ILS loaded up, 11175, final approach course 258. We're cruising at Mach 7.9, which is what we determined earlier, and we're 17 nautical miles away from our top of descent, so just about there. I never turned off the seatbelt signs, but I want to make sure people are safe back there. It is Southwest, right? People get a little hectic over seats. So Garen telling us, he says, I have the PMDG 737-800 to install the 900. Do I do it the same way as the 800 or from the op center? So it should be the same way as the 800, right? When you purchase it, you should get a download link, and you should be able to install it directly to your community folder. If you already have it installed somewhere else for whatever reason, you should be able to drag and drop that folder of the aircraft to your community folder. So try that, and then go to your op center and verify that it is installed, because it'll tell you if you can update it or not, and that's how you know you have it, all right?
Descend via Hyder 1 arrival. Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport landing runway 26. Altimeter 2966. Southwest 2983.
So that was ATC telling us to descend via the Hydra 1 arrival, which we will be doing here shortly. So let's reset the altitude on the MCP here. Let's make it 8,000. What the heck? All right, we're just telling the MCP, hey, we're going to begin our descent here shortly. You can see we're about to cross Hogs, and shortly thereafter, the top of descent. And guys, we've been airborne for 26 minutes. That's it, and we're already beginning our descent. Let's give a call back there to our stewardess. And let's bring up the audio back up for Beyond ATC.
Southwest 3250, contact Los Angeles Center 128.15. Contact Los Angeles Center 128.15, Southwest 3250.
There we go, guys. We're on the descent now. You can see that magenta diamond there showing our required navigation performance of 400 and actual navigation performance of 168. It's just showing your vertical deviation on the planned VNAV route there as we begin our descent. Everything's looking good so far.
Southwest 2983, contact Albuquerque Center 125.25.
Contact Albuquerque Center 125.25.
Airplane saying I have the exact aircraft. Awesome, man. Beanie Baby Prod. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome aboard to our stream. Thank you for checking us out. We are inbound to
via Hyder 1, flight level 314.
Southwest 2983, Albuquerque Center, roger.
Beyond ATC just doing his thing in the background. But yeah, welcome aboard. We are on our way to Phoenix. As you can look at the overlay, we're 104 miles away from our destination.
Contact Los Angeles Center 134.65, American 1955. See you.
Sorry about that, guys. This application keeps throwing me like signs telling me that it's ready to close. I don't want it to close, so. All right, Garen's saying, have you tried the sound pack for the PMDG from Flight Sim TO? It is free, and the sounds are very comparable to the iFly sound. No, man, but I keep seeing that on the YouTube comments, so we got to check it out, because a lot of people say that the PMDG sounds are not really that great. While I disagree with that, I'm willing to check it out. So thank you for reminding me. I will be downloading that right after this flight so I can check it out for myself. Beanie Baby Prod saying, are you seeing these? Anyone? My bad. Stream is delayed. Yeah, there's a delay, my friend, there with the stream. There's about 30 seconds, maybe a little less than that, 15, 20 seconds, I don't know. So you might see something different on the screen and when I'm referring to you, but I am seeing your chat. I promise you, I am keeping track as we begin our descent here. All right, guys, so I'm going to switch back to manual control on the Beyond ATC now so that I can start responding like a real-life pilot. 127.575.
Number 66. Landing runway 25 left, 26. Departing runway 25 right, 25 left, 26. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information kilo. Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport information kilo. 19550. Wind 250 at 10. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 8,000. Few clouds at 10,000. Temperature 22. 2.04. Altimeter 2966. Land.
All right, so we've got ATIS information kilo for our arrival into Phoenix, guys. Whenever we get switched over to approach, we'll let them know that we've got kilo so that we are good to go. So yeah, guys, if you fly the PMDG 737, getting used to the iFly should be no problem. Just some minor differences here, obviously, with those big old displays and how everything is kind of redistributed here on the center console. But you've got your traditional buttons, right? You've got your system, your engine display page. You can just cycle them on and off, and your info. Now, this is a page that I haven't used much, to be honest. Let's try it now. I don't know how to set that. Let's see. Nope. So I don't know how to use that, guys. You see, I'm a noob, so we'll just keep that out for there. I'll have to do some more digging into the iFly's manual and maybe check out a couple of YouTube videos to understand how to properly set that info page, because it is a significant help. Hey, Garen, so to do an RNAV in the 737, all you do is load it up into your FMC, right? And it is a GPS approach, right? That's what we call it, colloquially known as. So all you're doing is following a pre-designed route along a star, and as well for your approach. And all you do is load it up to your FMC, and you engage your approach setting, and it'll fly. It'll do just like an ILS, right? The only difference is in this instance, you would need to engage your VOR localizer, as far as I can understand and know, because you're following a GPS approach rather than a localizer approach, which is your ILS, right? Instrument landing system. In this instance, I'm probably going to stick to the ILS unless Phoenix approach tells me otherwise. But yeah, if we get to do the RNAV, I'll show you how to do it, okay? Beanie Baby Prod saying, I'm starting a world tour on Monday. I am rerouting it, but I will be starting with Sydney to Singapore and ending in Honolulu. It will be 120 legs. Oh my God, that's going to be a heck of a route, man. And yes, my friend, I have flown the A380. So if you go to our page, go to our videos. I just released a video yesterday, just kind of highlighting a little bit of the features on the A380. It's kind of like a first take, first look. Not much commentary. I intended to make it a commentary video showing some more stuff, but I got carried away with the music. I really love the music that I found for that video, and so I just did it without all the cool details and stuff like that. So to be honest, it's a heck of an aircraft. A lot of systems, a lot of stuff to learn, very detailed, but man, I am hurting. It is a stutter bug. It affects your performance a lot, so that is the only drawback. But overall, beautiful plane, fly-by-wire, killed it. And we all know that they did an amazing job with their A320neo, so I wasn't expecting less. So pretty awesome.
Altimeter 2976, expect the visual approach, runway 21 right.
Altimeter 2976,
yeah, that's how I feel.
Expect the visual approach, runway 21 right, SkyWest 3205.
We don't do too many long legs here at Flight Sim Channel.
SkyWest 3205.
Partly because of time, but I don't know. Just kind of get bored, and it's hard to stay engaged, right? So I don't think I'll be flying it that much. If anything, I'll fly the PMDG 777 more because we love it here, and it's perfect for like 2-3 hour flights, even though I know that's not what it was intended to do. So, but yeah, we'll keep trying the A380. But either way, guys, it is November 3rd. November 19th, Flight Simulator 2024 releases, and you know dang well that we pre-ordered it. In my case, I pre-ordered the limited collector's edition, so I am expecting to get that little pack with the stickers, the patches, the Antonov 225 model, which will be going right up here in one of these shelves that you probably can't see off of the camera here. So we'll be doing that, man. Can I do an RNAV with LNAV and VNAV? You know, that's a good question. I don't recall if I ever keep LNAV and VNAV engaged for the RNAV, but I'm pretty sure you can. Now, I could be wrong, right? I always get established in that approach and just hit the approach button so that it captures that glide slope. So if you're an LNAV and VNAV, you might have that lateral guidance through the predetermined path, right? Because your FMC has spit it out on your Magenta. But I don't know how VNAV is going to work if you're telling it to go into approach. It might actually override it. But something to check into, and again, I am not instrument rated in real life, and nor am I rated, or I don't fly airliners in real life, guys. I'm just a private pilot. I fly single engine Cessna 172s, PA-28s. I flew a Cirrus SR-22 a few times here and there. So that's my background. No instrument rating, so don't take anything I say as gospel. This is just a simulator perspective of what I understand so far, but something to look forward to, and we can try it out.
SkyWest 3205, contact Los Angeles Center 3465.
I don't know, man. Sending to Singapore, that's going to be wild, dude. I don't know. 6 hours sounds about right, but I could be wrong, man. So good luck with that, man. That's going to be a heck of a flight or a set of flights to do that whole leg, man. Here we are descending over the Nevada, or not Nevada, good lord, Arizona deserts. I don't know, man, but seeing Southwest colors over this scenery, it just fits so well. Nothing like the Canyon Blue livery on the Southwest, huh, guys? And this livery that you're seeing here, by the way, is the one that is included with the iFly Manager software. So it is very detailed, right? I think these are 8K resolution. I could be wrong, but they are definitely more detailed than the PMDG default liveries. And it looks beautiful. It looks great. I think we're hitting a decel point. Let me go ahead and take it off of standard. That altimeter was 2966. There we go. Altimeters have been set. So we are in Gila. We have to be below 17,000, above 11,000. Looks like we're on the right path there. And you can see your altitude constraints there.
2983, contact Phoenix, approach 128.65.
Switching to approach 128.65, Southwest 2983.
Clear direct UTAC, resume the Strum 1. Climb and maintain flight level 180, SkyWest 3291.
Phoenix approach, good afternoon, Southwest 2983 with Kilo, descending via Hydra 1 arrival, 16,100.
Southwest 2983, verify information Kilo.
Southwest 2983 with the numbers.
Southwest 2983, Phoenix approach, good day, altimeter 2966, expect the visual approach, runway 26.
Altimeter 2966, expect the visual, runway 26, Southwest 2983. Cool. Oh, 8 hours. Man, that's gonna be rough. Garen, if you are on the ground, how can you see the arrival times to know how long the flight will be before taking off? So that's a good question, my friend. What you can do is you can look at your FMC and take a look at your times and all that, right? It'll show you your I think it's the performance page, right? You can take a look. Now it becomes more and more evident and a lot more accurate once you're airborne, right? Because it starts updating your distance to the fixes and all that. So you can just go. Let's go to init. Let's go to performance. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's go to nav status. Nope, I'm lost here. Yeah, I guess that's my best answer so far. Again, I don't have the, maybe it's not the correct answer. Maybe there's another more detailed way to do it. But as far as I know, that's one way to do it, right? You load up your flight plan, get your performance in there, get your fuel, your initialization, everything taken out of the way, and you should be able to kind of get an idea of how long that flight's going to be. Also, if you use SimBrief, which is a great software, you can do your route. It'll spit you out your flight level that you want to cruise at. If you want it automatic, your passenger, everything. It'll give you a block time from taxi out to taxi in to the gate. Also a specific number of your estimated air time with the weather and everything. Every time I do these flights, I keep the live weather enabled just so that the data that SimBrief is gathering is as close to what is happening in real life, and I can get better estimates. So yeah, SimBrief is a great option. Secondly, if you're using Flight Simulator's default map option, where you can go in there and just, wait, give me 1 second. You can just go to the world map and do the route with the fixes. It'll show you your estimated time as well before you even take off. So those are two ways you can probably do it, okay? All right, guys, everything's looking great. We're going to hit a decel point here shortly after Agla. And once again, an altitude constraint below 14,000, above 11,000 at Agla. FMC is doing everything great. We're at 250 knots, so that when we cross through 10,000, we are good. We don't punch that 250 speed restriction. And looks like our glide slope capture happens at Prun at 5.5 nautical miles from the localizer.
2394, contact Albuquerque Center 132.9er.
Contact Albuquerque Center 132.9er, Southwest 2394.
SkyWest 3188, contact Albuquerque Center 132.9er. Have a good day.
Contact Albuquerque Center 132.9er.
Hey, Beanie. No, man, I'm just going to make this my one leg. If anything, tonight I might have some free time. I might get back online and do another route, maybe out of Phoenix, and just continue this leg. But so far, this is the only availability I have today. And it's very unusual because if you look back at our history, our live streams happen somewhere after 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern. So that's what's happening. Yeah, we usually do it a little bit later tonight, but Captain Flacco, who is my colleague here in that Flight Sim channel, he's not available. He's out of the state right now taking care of some work. So I told him I was going to just do my own stuff here and keep the live streams going as best as I can. And because the iFly is still such a hot item on the Flight Sim community, we decided to just stick to this and use the iFly. So for now, this will be my one leg. Stay tuned. Maybe tonight I'll hop back in and do another flight.
SkyWest 3291, contact Albuquerque Center 125.4. Contact Albuquerque Center 125.4, SkyWest 3291.
Everything's looking good so far, guys. Nothing to point out. Autopilot's been behaving as it should. I know some people have been reporting various bugs with VNAV and LNAV.
2806, 16,900 feet with information kilo.
But nothing to report on my end, guys, so that's a win in my book.
Contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
Contact Albuquerque Center 128.45, Frontier Flight 1820.
Southwest 2806, Phoenix approach, altimeter 2966. Expect the visual approach, runway 25 left.
Altimeter 2966, expect the visual approach, runway 25 left, Southwest 2806.
We're crossing 10,000 feet here, so let's get our landing lights to flash. Cool little feature here with the iFly Max. I remember when the newer airplanes started doing this with the LED landing lights, I used to think there was like some type of malfunction. And then I realized it's just a feature that some airplanes have, and I think it's solely down to the operator to choose if they want the landing lights to flash or not. Beautiful scenery here as we come into Phoenix, and there is the airport just off the nose of the airplane here. You can see it there in the distance. And this is a pretty cool scenery. I forget who makes this one. I always mix up the developers, so I'm not even going to bother trying to tell you which one it is. I should start logging that before I hop into the flight, but it's pretty cool because it has the Air National Guard side with KC-135s parked there and all that, and it's a great rendition of the airfield. Let's get our wing light on. And let's give a call to the cabin. Let them know that we're probably 15 minutes away from touching down at Phoenix. But yeah, guys, no problem so far with VNAV and LNAV. Everything is behaving as it should. So I am happy with that. Autopilot's doing everything it should. Here we are on this extended downwind on the Hydra 1 arrival for runway 26.
Phoenix SkyWest 4960, 1,800 feet.
SkyWest 4960, Phoenix departure, radar contact, cleared direct JUTAC, resume the broke one, climb maintain flight level 180.
We'll leave that camera there.
Direct JUTAC, resume the broke one, climb maintain flight level 180, SkyWest 4960.
WestJet 1403, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
Contact Albuquerque Center 128.45, WestJet 1403, see you.
Just checking the camera software once again, guys, because it likes to get stuck here every now and then.
Southwest 2983, leave limo heading 065, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 26.
Oh, it looks like I lost my camera feed there a little bit. It's alright, you guys should just be paying attention to the action anyway. It's not my face here, so... Might be back now, I don't know. It's just doing its own thing. Sorry about that, guys.
Southwest 2983, leave limo heading 065. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 26.
Oh, what's going on here? Alright, we'll leave Limo heading 065, expecting the vectors for 26, Southwest 2985. And we're not going to comply with that because they're going to cut us in very tight here for that approach.
Southwest 2983, turn left heading 065, descend and maintain 5,000 vectors for the approach.
Left heading 065, down to 5,000 vectors for the approach, Southwest 2983. Now, one issue that we have with BATC is they like to vector you very tight. We're not going to do that.
Center 132.9er.
We're going to keep extending.
Albuquerque Center 132.9er, SkyWest 3269.
Phoenix United 2291, 4,100 feet. SkyWest 4864, contact Albuquerque Center 132.9er, have a good one.
Contact Albuquerque Center 132.9er, SkyWest 4864, take care.
Let's get auto brake set to
United
2.
2291, Phoenix departure, good day, radar contact, clear direct JUTAC, resume the Eclipse one, climb maintain 17,000 feet.
Alright, let's get that left
direct
turn.
JUTAC, resume the Eclipse one, climb maintain 17,000 feet, United 2291.
And let's hold off at 5,000 at least. You know what, let's just start turning and let's get ready to intercept that localizer for 26. And again, guys, the reason I'm doing this is because BATC has a reputation to bring you in within like 3 miles.
Southwest 2983, turn
Stand
left,
by.
heading 330, intercept the 26 localizer, descend and maintain 3,900 feet.
Left 330, intercept localizer 26, down 3,900 feet, Southwest 2983.
Negative, descend and maintain 3,900 feet.
Yeah, that's what I said. Descend and maintain 3,900 feet, Southwest 2983. Let's go ahead and enable VOR localizer mode. Let's square it off a little bit here. Let's get flaps.
Southwest 2983, airport is at your 10 o'clock, 14 miles. Report the field in sight.
Southwest 2983 has the field in sight.
Southwest 2983, verify you have the field in sight.
We have the field in sight, Southwest 2983.
Southwest 2983, cleared visual approach runway 26.
Cleared visual approach 26, Southwest 2983.
American 2721, contact Albuquerque Center 125.4.
There's a turn, guys.
Contact Albuquerque Center 125.4, American 2721.
You'll see that localizer turning solid here as we intercept it. Autopilot's doing all the work.
SkyWest
There it goes.
4960, contact Albuquerque Center 125.4.
And now let's go into approach.
Center 125.4, SkyWest 4960.
Let's go ahead and slow her down. Our VRIF speed of, let's take a look.
Phoenix, Southwest 1211, 1700.
It's 145.
Southwest 2983, contact Phoenix Tower 120.9er. Have a good one.
120.9er, Southwest 2983.
United 2291, contact Albuquerque.
Phoenix Tower, Southwest 2983, visual 26.
Aircraft calling, say call sign.
Phoenix Tower, Southwest 2983, on the visual approach, runway 26.
Southwest 2983, Phoenix Tower, wind 250 at 10, runway 26, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 26, Southwest 2983. There we go, guys. Let's start slowing her down.
692, contact Phoenix departure.
Contact Phoenix departure, Alaska 692.
Flaps 15 coming in. Engine start switches to continuous. Let's get our taxi light on. Let's get our landing lights to solid. There we go. The aircraft is doing all the flying for now. We're slowing her down. Let's get our final approach speed of 145 on the auto throttle. Let's go flaps 30.
Southwest 1277, contact Phoenix departure, see you.
Let's go ahead and arm that speed brake.
Phoenix departure, Southwest 1277. Have a good one.
And I'm just doing this to, again, highlight the features that the iFly is doing everything on its own, tracking that ILS, right, on the glide slope. Looking beautiful so far. I love that slow LED beacon, man. It's so good. All right, you know what? Looks like the camera is stuck, so let's just go ahead and take it out of the way. And right now we're gonna focus on the landing, guys, okay? So, here we go. Aircraft is stable. I am going to disengage the autopilot and the auto throttle. My controls. Remember, guys, this is the fun part for you as the viewer, because you get to make fun of me as I hand fly this bird down. Hopefully we get a nice smooth landing. We'll see our descent rate and our landing rate as we put the wheels down. Let's take off that flight director. I just want my flight path vector there. There we go. Getting a little slow. Get some power. There's the RAS letting us know we're approaching runway 26. Now, these winds are doing some weird stuff, man. Wow.
American 1862, ready for departure, runway 26.
Better be holding short, buddy.
American 1862, hold short of 26, arriving traffic.
All right, approaching minimums.
Hold short of 26 for traffic, American 1862.
300. Minimum.
Continue.
200.
Coming pretty hot, pretty high. Let's put her down, guys.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ooh. Little bounce there. Coming back down, nice and easy. Whoa. There we go. We're back on the mains and reverse thrust
runway
set.
26, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 26, American 1862.
Southwest 2983, exit
There's
left
60.
at Bravo 4.
Exiting left Bravo 4, Southwest 2983. And we are down, guys. Welcome to Phoenix. I don't think that was too bad of a landing, guys, to be honest. Let's clear here past the hold short lines.
American 1862, Phoenix Tower, wind 250 at 10, fly heading tree 60, runway 26, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading tree 60, runway 26, cleared for takeoff. American 1862.
Southwest 2983, contact ground 1 tree 2.55.
1 tree 2.55, Southwest 2983. See ya. Phoenix ground, Southwest 2983, clear of 26. Requesting taxi to gate Delta 1.
Southwest 1298, taxi for departure.
Southwest 2983, welcome to Phoenix Sky Harbor, gate Delta 1 taxi via Bravo Sierra Delta.
Bravo Sierra Delta, gate Delta 1, Southwest 2983. Alright, let's bring up our airport ID here.
Southwest 1298, runway 25 right taxi via Delta Echo.
Runway 25 right taxi via Delta. Echo Southwest 1298.
So there's 26. We'll make a left on Bravo, then Sierra, and then we'll find Delta till we get to gate Delta 1. Fair enough. Let's clean the flaps up. Speed brake coming up. We already got the APU started. Just waiting for it to come online. Oh, I'm leaving skid marks there with that nose wheel. So that is one of my problems that I have with this plane. Again, the nose wheel steering sensitivity is insane. So you got to be very, very touchy with it. I still haven't adjusted the range on my pedals, but it's one of the things that I don't like about this plane. But I think it's a minor detail that we can overlook.
Contact Phoenix Tower 120.9er. See you.
Over to Tower 120.9er, Southwest 1298.
Let's go ahead and call up GSX. Let them know to get that gate ready for our arrival. Delta gate 1, show me and activate. Okay, so it's over there. So we're looking for Sierra. There's Tango. Let me see where Sierra was again. Okay, so it's after Tango actually, so it should be right here. There's Tango. There's Sierra. Okay. Making sure I didn't overshoot.
Southwest 1504 at Gate 1. Request pushback and engine start.
Southwest 1504, Phoenix ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south, Southwest 1504.
I think I see our gate just up ahead there. I believe that is Delta 1. We're about to find out. Let me make sure that it is free from AI traffic, just in case, because sometimes they will show an airplane there in the middle, and I don't want to be taxiing.
American 570 at Gate 6, request pushback.
Let's lower the volume for beyond ATC.
American 570, Phoenix ground, pushback approved, face north.
Pushback approved, face north, American 570.
Okay, it's on the other side. All right, so I still have to go around. There's the blue arrow. That's a cool feature from GSX. It shows you, where the airport's at or the code. Look at the detail here. Parking. Pretty awesome scenery, man. I love this Phoenix scenery. Never been here in real life, but it looks great. There's the Air National Guard there, Arizona. Look at the KC-135 tankers lined up. Looks great over there, man. And here's Delta, so we'll be making a left on Delta on our way to Delta 1.
Southwest 1504 1504, request taxi.
Southwest 1504, runway 25, right taxi via 5, Delta, Echo.
Runway 25, right taxi via 5, Delta, Echo, Southwest 1504.
Getting some lag here. Here comes the stutters. Let's reset. There's company traffic on Delta heading out for departure.
Tower 120.9er, Southwest 1504.
American 570, taxi for departure.
And our gate is right there on the corner. Yep, I see the ground crew waiting for us.
Runway 26, taxi via Kilo, Charlie, Romeo, Bravo, American 570.
And let's go ahead and taxi in here. Let's go ahead and take off the taxi light. We don't need those anymore. Switching over to the APU gen. And let's kill power on engine 2 there. Just do a single engine taxi here. And hopefully I set up the parameters to this gate with GSX properly, but we're about to find out. There's the marshaller putting the ones up. I love GSX Pro, guys. You know we're fans of it here on that Flight Sim channel. Just enhances your overall experience when you're doing airline ops like this.
Contact Tower 120.9er, American 570.
Gonna be kind of close to that jetway there, but let's straighten her out. There we go. Give it a little bit more power, a little bit more power. There we go. Parking brake is on. Verified. Let's go ahead and kill engine 1. Turn off our bacon light. Turn off fuel pumps. Hydraulics. Probe heat, window heat coming off. Let's turn off the yaw damper for now as well. Okay guys, we are at gate Delta 1. Let's go ahead and call GSX, let them know that we are ready to deboard. So let's get our jetway connected. Let's pull up our ground support for the iFly. Let's get chocks on the left and mains, left and right main. You know what, let's get the GPU called up. There we go. Let's take a look. There's the GPU. Let's go ahead and tell GSX we are ready to begin deboarding. So we'll see the conveyor belts pull up first. Then you'll see the luggage carts obviously follow. Now I can't remember if I gotta open the doors. Never mind, there they go. Let's check a look here at the GPU hookup. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. A lot of good detail in there. Brings back memories working the ramp. You guys know I'm a former ramp rat, and I handled everything from airliners to GA aircraft, VIP flights, you name it, I did it, and definitely worked on plenty of 737s. And yeah, I got to handle a few Maxes too in my day, and it was pretty cool, man, seeing this plane up front, up close and personal. Oh, one little cool feature too. Let's get the gear locking pins installed, shall we? There we go. I've set them on the EFP. Let's go back outside and let's take a look. There they are, guys. There's the left main locking pin. There's the right main locking pin. Luggage is coming off the aircraft. I'm assuming our passengers have started to walk off. There they go. They're walking through walls doing some weird stuff, but we're not going to question that. There's the nose gear locking pin, guys.
American 2158, request taxi to be active.
And let's go ahead and switch over to electrical power from the GPU. Let's go ahead and kill that APU for now.
Charlie Romeo Bravo, American 2158.
American 942, gate Alpha 26 taxi via Bravo, Sierra Charlie.
Gate Alpha 26.
Trying to save some money, right? Shutting the APU down, using that GPU. Sorry for the stutters, guys. This is just inherent problems of Flight Sim 2020. So as the APU starts to fire down or cool down, you'll see that little inlet door closing, and you'll hear it spooling down as well. That's the little inlet door there for the APU. Usually takes a couple minutes for it to cool down and start shutting down.
American 2158, contact Phoenix Tower 120.9er.
Contact Tower 120.9er, American 2158. Have a good day.
There it goes.
2806, cross runway 25 right at Echo 9er. Continue taxi via Foxtrot 9er, Echo Delta.
Cross runway 25 right at Echo 9er. Continue taxi via Foxtrot 9er, Echo Delta, Southwest 2806.
Looking good, guys. Well, we've made it down to Phoenix. That was a fun little flight from San Diego. Flight number 2983. Again, a real-life route from Southwest that they operate the 737 from. I believe I saw on FlightAware today they were flying it on a 737 NG. Might have been a 700, but I have seen the MAX flying that route as well. So pretty cool. I like going to FlightAware and just looking at real life routes and trying to mimic them. And yeah, guys, it's been a fun one. Guys, I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart, from Captain Flacco and I. Thank you guys to our supporters and our viewers for getting us to that 1,000 subscriber mark and beyond. Guys, we're still working on more content. Please, if you haven't done so, take a look at our channel. Go look at our recent uploads that we just released on Saturday and today, Sunday, the 3rd of November. We prepared a farewell video that I was putting together for about a month and a half now. And I would send it to Captain Flacco and be like, hey man, what do you think about this? What about that? So the purpose of that video obviously is to say farewell to Flight Sim 2020. Even though we're not deleting it from our computers, you know that as soon as Flight Sim 2024 comes out, we're going to be dedicating a lot of time and a lot of resources to Flight Sim 2024. So with that being said, guys, we just want you to take a look at that video and enjoy the footage that we put together. I put together a lot of flights, a lot of random planes that we like to fly, including the iFly. So take a look. It's about a 4.5-minute video. Nothing crazy, nothing serious, as our good friend likes to say, RPM, Rocket Power Mohawk. But yeah, guys, check it out, and also check out our first look at the A380 by fly-by-wire, one of the hottest aircraft on the market as we speak right now. God be with all of our VATSIM controllers having to deal with all the A380 super traffic coming in and out of like Class Delta airports and small stuff that shouldn't be happening. So good luck to our controllers out there. So yeah, guys, thanks again for the support. Thanks again for checking us out. If you haven't done so, please go to our page, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you are keeping up with our alerts so that you can see when our new content comes out. We will continue to try to do in live streams up until the point of release for Flight Sim 2024. But if you guys don't see us coming online or seeing any videos posted, please just know that we have some very busy work schedules and some family schedules that are very, very occupied, especially as we get closer to the holiday season. So guys, again, just don't forget to go to our channel, hit that subscribe button. Guys, if you don't like our content, worst thing that you can do is just unsubscribe, right, and unfollow us, and that's perfectly fine. We understand we're not there to be on everybody's, taste and likes, but I feel like if you guys give us a chance and you look through our videos, there's something out there for everybody. Okay, so guys, with that being said, I am going to cut this stream down to this moment. Thank you guys for watching us come down with the iFly. Once again, the iFly is behaving perfectly fine, just besides that little bug with the auto throttle you guys saw earlier. So no complaints from my end. I am happy with this purchase, and I will not be regretting it anytime soon. But anyways, guys, enough of the chatter, enough of the words. This is Captain Gonzo with that Flight Sim channel, wishing you guys all smooth landings and happy flying. And as my good friend and fellow flight simmer Captain Flacco likes to say, let's cue the outro. See you guys.
Thank you for choosing that Flight Sim channel. We invite you to our next stream as we take the skies once again. Until next time, and as always, happy flying.